Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. It is now the start of the second day in our grand adventure here in Shapir. We spent a lot of time in the first day, of course, doing a lot of things. I got lost a lot. Yeah. Even though I'm a super big fan of these games, I still got lost. I couldn't help it, guys. Either way, so what we did was we talked to a few people. We generally learned about the state of what's going on. Hold on. Welcome, hero. So let's go ahead and get breakfast. It would please me if you would come to my dance this evening. Okay, let's go ahead and thank her. Or let's greet her first, and then thank her. And then let us consume our breakfast. Your breakfast is delicious. But yeah, for the most part, what we did was we essentially talked with a few people. We learned about the state of the land. We learned generally of a few things, and we got our fortune told. That was important too. And so let's just go ahead and greet him. Let's go ahead and ask him some daily news. Let's ask about this dance. When Shima dances, fires awaken. At least Fakata. And he's got that little fucking known smile. You know what he's thinking. Anyway, so that's about it. He doesn't really have anything new, and anything else that he would say would already be said. Actually, hold on. Let's try what the desert. Okay, no, never mind. Let's go ahead and say goodbye. Farewell, hero. And it is time to go see what the result of our fortune was. Do not forget that Shima dances this night. Genuine Saurus foot trash can for Mother's Day. Show your mother what you think of her. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and give the music player some more money. The musician nods and smiles while he plays. Alright, so we got that done. We're just really nice people. Let's go ahead and check out our stats first. Our honor is 61, so we're doing pretty good. Either way, let's go see the result of our fortune. At the astrologer. It is good that you return. There is much I need to tell you. Alas, never before have I read such troubling signs as those which guide you. Your future is very dark. Alright, so let's go ahead and greet him. Welcome, may the stars smile upon you. And then ask about our fortune. Darkness will lead you into a tomb. You will walk in fire, earth, water, and air, through temptation, and at last into despair and desolation. Darkness will triumph unless you stop the last light. Maybe you should consider a new line of work and get out of this hero business. Have you considered accounting? Alright, so that's about it for our fortune. So that gives us a general idea of what our trials are going to carry through us. I've hinted at it a little bit and kind of spoiled a little bit here or there, maybe, but not too badly, I think. I'm better than that. Anyway, enough already. Let's go ahead and actually pay him, because that is the polite thing to do. Thank you, 1,000 thank yous. And then we say goodbye. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out our stats. Okay, no, we didn't get any more honor from that. So let's go ahead and split. Feels good. Okay, so now that we've got our fortune told, it is time to visit the Adventurers Guild Hall once more. This be new hero, Rakesh. You are most welcome in Shapir. The Sultan has been seeking a hero since the forces of dark magic overwhelmed Rassia. Alright. We already did meet Rakesh. We could meet him early on day one, because it's a chance that he shows up or not. So it's a little kind of a goofy little bug. Either way, let's greet him. Good day. I hope you are well, young adventurer. let's go ahead and greet her as well, just to be polite. Gugu ma fum, because the little baby's being cute. Greet. Maybe today you and I get in some practice at fighting. It will be good to feel the spear in my hand again. I still haven't come up with a good voice for Uhura. Maybe I should just copy Star Trek, right? No, that'd be dumb and silly. So let's go ahead and get some practice in. And it's actually kind of surprising that you see Rakesh here, because if we can beat Uhura, then we can get the right to challenge Rakesh over here. And he's even tougher. So let's go ahead and ask about the sword. The sword is the finest of weapons. It requires both skill and strength in order to wield correctly. Strength. Your physical strength determines the damage dealt by your blows. But power only makes a difference if you are at least as good as a swordsman as your opponent. What about skill? Skill is what really matters in combat. A talented swordsman can adapt his style the second the situation requires it. If someone only depends on his physical power in combat, he may be better off wielding a club. What about something else? What about training? Training is vital to a warrior's prowess. You can afford to make mistakes and learn from them. In real combat, making too many mistakes will leave you gravely injured or even dead. Okay, what about Uhura? In order to become a warrior in Uhura's tribe, one must be speedy, accurate, and agile. This is easily recognized in her fighting style. What is her fighting style? Uhura mostly depends on her agility and mobility to get the better of her opponents. Give me some advice, maybe? Properly evading or blocking Uhura's attacks should be the first thing on your mind at all times. Attack when you see an opening, but be prepared for counterattacks. Alright, what about style? A swordsman such as yourself should focus on sticking close to his opponent in order to avoid being caught off guard by long-distance attacks, occasionally backing off when your opponent mounts an offense. Mirror your opponent's fighting style. Mount an offense to break through his guard and retaliate with counterattacks if he becomes more aggressive. Use the correct sword technique in the appropriate situation, and you'll be able to overcome any opponent within your abilities. Alright, let's see, can he teach us any techniques? There are several techniques that can aid you in battle. Proper use of each of them is often the key to victory. Okay, no. Not really. Alright, so let's just go ahead and challenge her. Get our practice in for the day. You know, we're still not going to be able to beat her, but we can still do it. Mizura-sana, I accept your challenge. Let's fight. Here we go! Gotta be careful. Critical hit, yeah! Ooh, yeah, we're doing really good. Ooh, yeah! Ah, no. Come on, we got her at least halfway down. We can do better. Nope. Ah, she knocked us onto the ground. Put your body into your thrust. Well, we did really good, though. I am actually impressed by how good we did. Okay, let's see. How did our stats grow? Not bad, not bad, not bad. Vitality and luck went up, as well as strength and weapon use. And our dodge is certainly climbing well now as well. So let us go ahead. Okay, now. I believe we can thank her for the fight. Okay, no, we cannot. So, let us return to the guild hall, like proper gentlemen. And I already know that we don't have the option to thank. Well, actually, maybe we do. Hold on. I do not know what you mean. Okay. So, no, we cannot thank her. Although that would be the honorable samurai thing to do. Anyway, you spend an hour swapping adventuring stories with Rakesh and Uhura. Alright, so Our stamina is mostly restored, and so is our health. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and say goodbye, because we still got stuff to do. Kawaii Harry, hero, come back if you need more information or combat practice. Okay. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to Rakesh. Farewell, young adventurer. We shall speak again soon, no doubt. Alright. Off we go. And baby being cute again. I challenge you all to a wager of skill versus skill. Who will dare follow where I lead across this narrow path of rope? Who will risk a dinar in his very life that he may gain 5 dinars in return? Let's go ahead and greet him. Greetings, hero. Do you feel brave and lucky today? No one else around here seems willing to take my challenge. Okay. Thank Acrobat. No problem, Effendi. And say goodbye. Are you sure you don't wish to take up my challenge before you leave, friend? No, I do not, actually. I do not care to take up his challenge. No, sir, not at all. Either way, let's go ahead and go to the weapon shop. Very specific reason I want to go to the weapon shop. What a stubborn fool. Just can't admit to yourself that I'm so much better at you at skills of strength. And of course, he's gonna flex like a madman. Okay, keep your distance. But I wanted to greet. Yeah, what do you want? I wanted to challenge. It'll cost you more to bet me this time. You'll have to put down 2 dinars. Okay, challenge. Oh, okay, never mind. How much money do I have? I have 10 dinars. Either way, this will be good practice. Okay, enter key. Holds back opponent. Spacebar. Attempt slam. Left arrow increases pressure. Right arrow decreases pressure. Okay. Ready, set, go. Okay, come on, I can do this. Come on. Your staying power diminished. Isser takes advantage of the opportunity to slam your hand on the anvil. No. Damn. That's not strong enough. Thanks, pal. Easy money. Alright, so what did that do for us? Our strength and communication went up, but our stamina is down. Can we rest in here, or is he gonna just be a dick? Okay, I don't feel like resting right now. Either way, that was that. So we have 8 centaurs left to our name. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull out the map. We have places to go. Like, at the weapon shop, at the magic shop. We gotta go to Azia. This is important. Let's go ahead and knock on the door. Welcome, Devon Aidendale. Come in, sit down, and we shall speak. Okay, let's go ahead and have a seat. We can greet her when we sit down. Shall we share tea? And we answer, yes. The tea is cool and refreshing. You find yourself relaxing as you drink and listen to the sound of flowing water. Now that we have shared tea, what is it for which you have come? Okay, first, let's greet her. Welcome. And thank her. Okay. And now, we want to ask about the desert. And ask about that plant that we saw before. That is indeed a sad tale. Let me show you of that which we speak. I will tell you of a time long ago when women wore veils and were but wives and chattel to men. There was a woman, a beautiful woman, a loving woman, who wished with her very soul to become a healer and thus aid others. Just the facts, ma'am, please. Her father tried to dissuade her, saying that this was no task for a woman of her gentleness and sensitivity. She would go about her duties quietly, but each evening she would tell him again that she wished to become a healer. At last, her father gave in, and she was trained in the art of healing despite the jeers and condensation of the male students and teachers. She became a healer and removed her veil forever. Right? She was soon discovered that life was not easy for a woman healer. Many men distrusted her skills and refused to call upon her. Some men called upon her only to try and take advantage of her beauty. One day, a man came to her and told the tale of his brother dying in the desert. She did not quite trust his manner of looking at her, but she could not refuse aid to one who might need it. She followed him out of the city and into the desert. She was led to an encampment of ragged tents. She soon learned to her sorrow that the tale of the brother was but a lie. These were brigands, and what they did with her, I shall not say. She tried to escape them the next day, and ran to the mountains to hide. They were swift to follow. They had nearly recaptured her when she called aloud for help. A jinn heard her cry and transformed her into a tree. There are 3 things you must give her to save her soul: a gift of kindness, a gift of magic, and a gift of love. The gift of kindness is simple. It is only what you would give someone who has been in the desert far too long. Then you must tell her about yourself. Remind her what it is to be human. Your words are as important as the gift, for they give meaning to the act. I know you can achieve the gift of kindness, but you do not yet have a suitable gift of sacrifice. Perhaps you will be able to do this another time. Okay. Wonder if we can ask about the plant again. Okay, no. She's just gonna go through the story again. Alright. Let me just power through this. Okay, cool. Just like that. Alright. Ask about the daily news. Very well. What would you like to discuss? The tree. Okay, no. God dang it. Give me a rumor. I am not familiar with idle gossip. Enough of her. I wonder if we can rest here. Get back to your feet first here. Never mind. Okay. Let us thank Azia again and say goodbye. It has been a pleasure conversing with you. Perhaps we shall share tea again sometime. Right out the door. Alright. Our honor went up, that's for sure. Okay. We definitely need to rest at least for now. Or, never mind. Not gonna let us. Odd. Okay, let's see. Need to go to the plaza and refill our mostly empty water skins. Cool, clear water from the fountain. And now, let us do some good old-fashioned adventuring at the Gate Plaza. Okay, yeah, Ali Chica is still kind of a racist stereotype. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you. Although, for the life of me, I can't imagine why. I'm Ali Fakir. Honest Ali Fakir. Welcome to Honest Ali Fakir's Use Saurus slot. If you don't have the Saurus you want, then you don't want one. Of course, even if you don't want one, I'll be happy to sell you one. Or sell one to you, even. Alright, so we actually need to do this. You look like a man looking for a Saurus. I have the finest saddle Saurus you can find. A magnificent saddle Saurus. If you ride one, that's exactly what you'll get. And yes, this is exactly who you think it is. You never know when a Saurus might come in handy. Why, just the other day you were thinking to yourself, Self, you thought, if only I had someone to play Pinochello with. If you had a Saurus, you still couldn't play Pinochello. You couldn't even pronounce it. And it just goes to show you, and speaking of shows, have I got the Saurus for you? The Saurus. That's where you look for synonyms. And speaking of sin, when it comes to Sauruses, well, let's just keep your personal preferences a secret, shall we? They don't call it Saurus Rex for nothing. Okay, see, he's just gonna continue to tell jokes. He is exactly like Erasmus in the first game, in that he will just continue to talk over and over again. Alright, so we greet him. Greeting, my good fellow. I'm Honest Ali Shapir, and this is my short-term Shapirian Saurus shop. If it's Saurus chops you're after, then I'm not your man. Go see a butcher. Nevertheless, I'm holding a sale in which I'm set on selling my sole remaining Saurus to some susceptible schmuck. This is truly your lucky day. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk to him. Merchant. Personally, I'm a merchant. I sell sources. I'm the local source. Would you be interested in buying one? I can make you a deal on a late model with all the options thrown in. Options like saddle, bridle, 2 feet. Okay, what's the price? I wonder when we would get around to a reasonable question. Do you have any idea of how much a Saurus is worth? What price glory? Never mind that now. I'll be happy to sell you a Saurus for 100 dinars, but I'll settle for 50. No. Was that a no? I want to buy a Saurus, or I know I want to buy a Saurus? You really gotta pronounce these things, or maybe you don't. At any rate, I'm here to sell you a Saurus, and you're ready to buy it, right? No. Let's get this story straight. You want to buy a Saurus, and I'm trying to sell you one. Does that make sense to you? Yes. Seeing as how no one in his right mind would actually want a Saurus, you won't mind that I have the right Saurus for you. Just to show you what is well personnel, I'll throw in a free saddle and bridle with the purchase. In fact, I'll even let you have free room and board at the stable. I have enough board room as it is. All this for a mere 50 dinars. What do you say? I say no. Perhaps there is more of a brain about you than I suspected. Shall we shake hands on 40 dinars for the Saurus? No. You certainly know how to drive a hard bargain. Why don't we just agree at 30 for the bridle, saddle, and Saurus? How about no? Well, we're certainly going nowhere fast. I'm willing to make you my best offer. 20 dinars and you right away on a new, for you, Saurus. What do you say? I still say no, sir. You know how to drive a hard bargain. I respect that in a man. Whether I'll respect you in the morning is something else. This is my last and final offer. 10 dinars. If I go any lower, I'll have to stand on a chair to take your money. Now, do we have a deal, or is this a deal? You know what? Still no deal. This is ridiculous. Here I am, a man of unquestionable integrity and dignity, forced to sell his sole remaining source for a mere fraction of its dubious value. I will take 5 dinars for the Saurus, and I'll even throw in travel assurance. You'll travel, and I'll assure you. Now, shall we agree? You know what? Fine. Just give me the Saurus. Yes, you pay the man his money. Just a minute, and I'll introduce your Saurus to you. Ah, true love at first sight, and what a sight for Saurus eyes. Seeing that you two kids are hitting off from the start, sounds like a good time to start heading off. Hello, and I must be going. An exit line if I ever heard one. I will be honored to put your Saurus back into the stable for you, Effendi. And yes, I managed to talk him down from 50 to 5. And all you have to do is just say no and put up with the duck soup routine. I really hope that was entertaining, man, because I enjoyed doing that entire moment. Now let's go ahead and speak with the guard. Let's get our name. My name is Uns Illusion, which means delight in existing things. Existing? Yeah. Okay, daily news. I hear much talk around this city in my duty as a guard. What can I help you with? Give me a rumor. It is said that in Rasir, it is death to break the smallest of laws. Sounds like a crappy place. Enough already. Okay. Say goodbye. Okay. So that's happened. Let us head out. Whew. Man, that was an adventure, wasn't it? Let's go ahead and rest so we can get our stamina back. Okay, full stamina. Yeah. And now what we want to do is we want to try and find the oasis. And I think I have an idea of where it is, but I can never be too sure. So I'm just going to go in one direction. Uh-oh, there's a sign here. Maximum speed 1.5. Oh dear. Okay, so at the Griffin Rock, I believe we want to go left. I could be wrong. Hope I'm not. At least the desert is peaceful right now. Yes, I was right. He who turns to run away sometimes finds knife in back. Oh, he was saying something. You take a deep drink of warm but refreshing water. You then check and refill all your water skins. And then the frog jumps in. But let us go ahead and greet the dervish. Man who is always polite finds many people to help him. Okay. Ask about the dervish. Wise men learn much by saying little. Ask about the daily news. Compass is like desert Bedouin. Both bear news from all directions. What about peanuts? Once you start, it's very hard to stop. Rumor. Three men can keep secret if two are dead. Something else. Okay, let's ask about his beard, because that's what we want. Difference between beard and world is one whirls around tree, the other twirls around me. Let's ask about shape here. Land of shape here like rainbow. Very colorful and always something new. Okay, let's ask about Aziza. One who watches world whirl by sees many things. What about the astrologer? Man who seeks future in stars finds business looking up. What about the Adventurers Guild, huh? Adventurer is one who has no home, but is never homeless. Has no help, but is never helpless. Very wise. What about the desert, sir? A wise man can survive where a fool will perish. What about this oasis? Oasis is like wise saying because both seem shallow, but are very deep. What about the monsters? Monster is as monster does. What about the brigand? Man who steals purse gets trashed. And the scorpion? Man who jokes with scorpion gets it in the end. Alright, that's all about that. What about Rasir? He might have good news on Rasir. When law is made without justice, men live without freedom. What is freedom? Freedom, like temper, only valued when lost. Alright. What about the tree? It does not give much shade, but I do get a date once in a while. Well, not your tree. Okay. Believe we can just take the beard. You take a small piece of the dervish's beard and put it carefully away. Okay. And now we say goodbye to our dervish friend. Farewell is like your footwear. Well worn, but to the point. Also, I actually just realized what use the compass has now that we have the fast travel map. It helps us in the desert, because we can get turned around really easily. So what we want to do is we want to go back exactly the way we came, because this is important. Come on, go. Hopefully we don't get waylaid by bandits or something, because that would just be terrible. At least where we're at. Yeah, that's what the compass is for. I just realized it, like, oh, so that's what the compass is for. It helps us from getting lost. And I would rather get lost in the city than in the desert. For sure. There's another sign. Hours, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 o'clock. Huh. Sign, everywhere a sign. Okay, so we got the dervish's beard. Let's go ahead and turn it into the magic shop owner so we can get some more money. Because, oh god, we are desperate for money. Good day, Effendi. This you gotta see, the ashtray of Shapir made from imported coconut shell. Yeah. Ignoring your obviously racial overtones there for a moment, let's go ahead and open the fast travel map. Make our way to the magic shop. Top of the morning to ya, marhaba, what's new, pussycat? Hee hee hee, ha ha ha. Anyway, let's go ahead and greet. What's new, Blue? Believe we can ask about the tree as well. You don't say, and I sure won't. Okay, no. So he won't say anything about the tree, but let's go ahead and give him the beard. You uncurled me some whirl from a dervish, oh frugulous day! Hurrah, hooray! Here's the dinars that I must pay. Alright, cool. So we have 18 golden dinars, which is very good. Okay, now let's go ahead and ask about daily news. If you choose to snooze, you lose, Zeus, so don't be accused of doling your fuse from abuse. Just get with the news. Okay, rumor. No. Okay, desert. It's sand, man. Hot, Scott, dry, guy. Okay, no. That's about it from him. Alright, so we got quite a bit accomplished this time around, and I'd like to say that that was more entertaining than it should have been with Honest Ali Fakir. Anyway, I had a great time, guys. I hope you stick around for the next episode, because it'll only get kookier and wackier from here. Anyway, take care everyone, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.